taking another trip around the valley with those hazy skies. This is what it looks like up in Grand Forks at the home of Economy Skycam. But here in Fargo, we're also sitting warm even with those hazy skies. But we also only have those visibility only a few miles with those calm winds as well. Now, like I said, with that wildfire smoke, this is what we currently are with that smoke. And as we head throughout the next 24 hours, we're going to see this heavy band of smoke come through our neck of the woods. Now, this is going to be tonight into the early hours of tomorrow morning. You can see that heavier band of that orange is right going through the Devil's Lake Basin, Fargo, and even on that 94 corridor going all the way down into the Twin Cities and even into Wisconsin. Now, as we continue throughout your Thursday, around Thursday afternoon, that heavier band of smoke does push off and we do get a little bit of relief. However, that smoke is still going to sit around as we head throughout the day on Thursday, and we can see another area of some of that heavier smoke Thursday night, especially just at the tri-state area intersection with North Dakota, South Dakota, and near Sisseton. Now, things finally start to clear up Friday afternoon or Friday morning, and we still get some smoke going through the FM area, but otherwise things do clear up and we can see that good to moderate category. Now, this is what it looks like with that visible satellite. Now, this in the Southern Valley is where that smoke is, and you can see because that white area up there, those are what the clouds actually look like. Now, that visible satellite and radar, most of us are going to have visibility of 2 miles up in Grand Forks, 2.5 here in Fargo, and even 3 in Wadena. But other areas that aren't seeing as bad as smoke, like Roseau and Baudette, still have that 10 miles of visibility. Now, we're also seeing some slight winds as well, which is help bringing the smoke down, as well as that cold front we saw this morning. Now, those winds are still being out of the north, and those temperatures along in that northern valley, or especially near that Lake of the Woods area, are still in those 60s with Roseau and Baudette at 63 and 64, whereas here in Fargo, we're at 80 degrees. And for that satellite and radar, we do have those clear skies. And as we continue throughout the next 24 hours, we have those temperatures warm up in the Southern Valley into those mid to upper 80s and even into some areas close to 90 degrees. Now, tonight for your evening planner, those winds are still going to be slightly breezy out of the north, and we're still going to have that smoke sit right on top of us, like I said. Now, tomorrow morning, things are still going to be cooler once again, but we also see some more clouds try and make their way through. And even by lunchtime, we're starting to see some more rain showers pop up in the central part of North Dakota. That's going to try and make their way over and finally give us a little bit of a relief. But once again, we're still going to continue to see those hazy skies. Now, this afternoon, like I said, temperatures in the Southern Valley are going to be in those mid to upper 80s, especially with Aberdeen at 87. But up in the northern part, especially near Roseau and Langdon, you're going to be in those upper 60s and even in those low 70s. Now, for your 7-day planner, temperatures are still going to be in those 90s up until Thursday when we get another chance of rain, and then even headed into the weekend for your Father's Day and Monday for Juneteenth, temperatures continue to stay in those 90s up until next weekend when we finally get a little bit of a break on Thursday and Saturday in those mid to upper 80s with more rain. But otherwise, you either get the rain and hazy in 80s or you get the 90s. So it's kind of a pick and choose poison to shake.
Yeah, you're totally right. But, you know, I was out this morning and it was a big difference in the smell of the smoke because, you know, when I first went out, it wasn't that much of a smell. And then maybe an hour later.
Yeah, we want to remind people too, if you in your cars, remember to have that air circulating throughout so you don't have it stuck in your air cabin filter.
All right. Great advice, Shelby. Thank you so much.